fire against that.
Bro, I kind of feel bad for Lil Cat going into Lance, into Cannon, like these very big horizontal aerial kits from his opponents. But yeah, I don't know how well he's going to do against an Onyx. Again, Cannon, it's still one of those kind of niche weapons. There aren't a lot of Cannon mains out there, so he likely doesn't have the best sparring practice against it.
And I think it's something that Phazon said earlier today, and I think it's very important with how Cannon will play out in the near future here. Is he said that a lot of people will no-brain into Cannon. Oh no, oh no. A lot of people will just like no-brain into Cannon, which is why Cannon players are able to get those insane strings, at least right now. Because obviously there's not a lot of Cannon play in general, so they don't have a lot of practice. Oh my gosh, look at this play from Lil Cat. I was talking about Cannon pressure, but what about this hammer pressure?
That was a big commit coming out from Lil Cap, and he got away with it against one of the players with some of the best edge guarding ability in the game. And Cannon is a very strong gimp tool, but you're seeing Sandstorm throw out that side light and kind of back up.
Yeah, he's sort of playing much more reserved here. Gonna end up knocking out that Scorpion tail, reaching so far.
That signature is so incredibly good at finishing off stocks, but you're seeing Sandstorm go in with the 2 combo down light down there. Trying to prime with this side light, trying to see how Lil Cap's going to react. You're going to see as we get deeper into this set, side light is going to start getting those read follow-ups into some big damage.
Where is she keeping that tail?
She just tucks it.
Because that thing is huge. Is she got it coiled up in the back like a curled up Cheeto?
Yes, because that's how people coil things. It's Cheetos is there.
I can't believe Cap just went for the gravity cancel neutral signature like over down on the corner.
I don't know. Bro, that's a Little Cap logic, man. Nice movement from the Little Cap. Will get him the side air to finish off that first stock of Sandstorm, but he's fairly damaged here. And he's going to be sticking with the sword for a brief moment as Sandstorm picks up the gauntlet.
Now, I know he's not using it now because this is a tournament where it's not allowed, but I was watching Lil Cap stream the other day, and I think he has a new mod. I think it's new. He definitely has it. Oh, man. Lil Cap going to be pretty far behind here, but on the Bodvar hammer neutral signature, instead of the bear, it's like a big Burger King Whopper. Like, it's straight up just a big hamburger. And it's the funniest thing.
Yo, he can at least kind of visualize it in his heart, and if it gives him that emotional boost, that's what's important. But of course, he cannot be using that in tournament. We are seeing Sandstorm using the Onyx in tournament, picks up the neutral signature, chasing very high. Was likely looking for another signature, could potentially have finished that stock off. And you're seeing these very interesting side lights to go off stage, kind of try to pressure, I guess. I don't know. It's so weird.
Cap creating some space. Man, you see the range, how far away Cap is, and that tail is still so close to him.
Oh.
He isn't able to slide charge that there, maybe because of that soft platform. I don't know if he would have wanted to do that, but of course that soft platform there is going to keep him from doing it.
Also potentially could have been trying to like dip just underneath the soft platform and start a very quick ground pound. But either way, Sandstorm, he's got some health to play with. Of course, he's got this second stock. Stomp side air will put him down to final stocks, but Lil Cap hurting.
Yeah, Cap isn't out of this yet. Oh, now he is out of this. He is definitely out of this yet.
He is very now out of it. As Sandstorm going to take game number 1 in this loser semifinal. Loser of this goes home with that 4th place finish here at Low Tier City, the mid-season championship. What map is it going to be?
I don't know. We haven't seen anything banned out yet, so they're definitely thinking about it.
No platform. Anti-platform. Enough for Lil Cap as we go to Small Mammoth with a little bit of a platform. Just that one that moves around as we get right on into game number 2.
Now, both players are opting into the movement speed stance, just giving them a little bit more gusto behind their movement. They can zip around just a little bit more quickly around the stage. Ooh, first weapon spawn comes out. You saw the neutral air coming out from Lil Cap, but he was a little bit too far away, so Sandstorm was able to safely grab that and not get hit. Sword going to come in, though, for Lil Cap very early on. No worries about weapon starving.
Getting a little bit of damage here onto Lil Cap, spacing with that signature. Couldn't quite find the connection though.
Sandstorm not pursuing any off stage. He just kind of retreats back over to the weapon spawn, grabs the cannon. There's the side air, sidelight, side air recovery. And even though Capped was in orange, he was still off screen, almost near the blast zone. Again, off screen, almost near the blast zone.
Yo, down air into neutral signature. That's looking real dirty from Sandstorm. Sidelight, side air, and Sandstorm takes the first stock. Very unhurt. Just that initial burst of damage from Little Cap.
And it seems like as this set goes on, Sandstorm is looking more and more dominant.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. And then he retreats back over. Even hits the ground pound. Weapon toss going down. And that's a second stock taken from Lil Cat.
I think he took like a neutral light on that second stock. Like, that was about it, man. Sandstorm is just demolishing these stocks of Lil Cap, avoids the bear claw. And you're seeing him play a little bit more aggressive on this corner now.
Now, Capped continuing to go in with these stomp instincts. It seems like it's definitely a muscle memory, like it's on autopilot that he wants to go in for the stomp insig. And it kind of reminds me of like Lil Capped in the past at like DreamHack Montreal 2 years ago, where he was doing stomp into nothing. And it was like he didn't know if it was going to hit, so he couldn't react on it hitting to then find a follow-up. I think he needs to work on those reactions a little bit better, because there are places where that insig, depending where they dodge, is not going to hit. So I think him kind of going almost 100% on those stomp instigs when it's not a true combo, maybe he should just go for the stomp side air. It's more of a free option. There you see him go. You saw like how far it sent, even though it's not ready for kill damage yet, it still sent Sandstorm all the way over to the left side of the stage. So I think if he just goes with that over the stomp insig, he's going to have a lot better positioning after he finds the stomp side air.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see him kind of just at least mix up what his follow-up is out of the stomp, but Sandstorm just gonna throw out the clean signature to take another one, relegating Lil Cap to 287 damage. Just complete control, and Lil Cap digging deep with the Ragnar pick. Not even like something that maybe worked against Kosalix, or like I don't even know. This is like a default Ragnar. This is Lil Cap throwing in the towel and being like, all right, game number 3, I gotta play it somehow.
Default Ragnar, no stance. I doubt we're gonna see any weapon skins either. The biggest thing I'm sad about is that we don't get to see what his legend level is with this Ragnar, to know if it's like 5 or if it's like 15. I don't expect it to be much more than 15 though.
Yeah, it's definitely an odd pick coming out from Lil Cap, trying to save that legend KD or something. I don't even know. But right now, even in damage with Sandstorm, but we haven't seen Sandstorm kind of like take off the training weights and go over to the cannon, the really destructive weapon is used in game 1 and game 2.
Again, Sandstorm not pursuing any offstage encounters, even though he does have a weapon with those gauntlets. Kind of point blank ground pound coming out from Cap. Just runs right behind Sandstorm.
He wants the sig. He wants the sig so bad.
That was a nice guitar string coming out from Lil Cap.
Oh, maybe he's got a little bit of a Ragnar. Sandstorm's looking like a player who's trying to get that battle pass mission. You know, get a knockout with the D-Sig. Unfortunately, can't do battle pass missions in custom games.
I'm seeing just some very interesting, nice, man, he got out of the way of that. That was really good. I'm kind of liking Cap's Ragnar a little bit. He's looking kind of nice on it. His movement's looking pretty nice on it.
I mean, yeah, a movement of all things is going to carry over between most of his characters. It's just going to be something that he can work on, but at the same time, finds the side air and is going to be even with Sandstorm. I guess the Ragnar, it's working. I didn't understand it. I didn't believe it, but it's working.
Well, okay, Lil Cap is like 100 gex. Nobody understands it, but it's genius. I believe in this Capped Ragnar pick. I think he's got something here. Because, I mean, you see, he's going even. It's 2 minutes into this game, and they're even.
Oh, good dodge from Lil Cap. Avoided the side air. You're seeing Sandstorm switch on over to the gauntlets. Lil Cap gonna get some good damage onto Sandstorm's gauntlets.
Beautiful 3-piece.
Down signature. Lil Cap gonna get launched. Still not able to finish off the stock though. Throwing out some sigs again. Oof. Got above it. Still hasn't touched the wall.
Yo!
Just barely touched it. Little Cap didn't think he had it, but he's getting good damage. Little Cap might be able to take a game at this rate.
Oh man, he was so close to hitting that.
Missed it.
Good weapon toss too, almost from the side air.
Weapon toss.
There's no way he makes it back, right? Okay.
And Sandstorm gonna be sticking with the gauntlets. Lil Cap could very easily finish the stock off of Sandstorm. You see how far that side air, that unarmed side air, launched Sandstorm.
I'm so impressed with this Ragnar from Lil Cap. Like, he's even edge guarding too, and you know in the past, we haven't seen a lot of edge guarding coming out from Lil Cap. Big slap. Neutral sig coming out like he's playing Bodvar.
Ooh. Trying to go for that stacked weapon toss. The neutral light gonna finish off the stock, and Lil Cap staying even. Yo, he's holding on. All right, you gotta respect the Ragnar at this point. Staying even with Sandstorm final stocks in game number 3. He's holding on. Uh-oh. Didn't go for a follow-up. He had the dodge read. Just barely missed that ground pound.
Man, Cap's axe is like, it's looking pretty good.
Yo, was he the one who played Taros when he would team up with Ithro when they weren't doing the double Bodvar? Or was it Ithro who was the Taros?
I mean, they both played double Taros at one point.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, so there's going to be some carryover to the axe, but Lil Cap looking alive right now. Might show Sandstorm complete a little bit as he gets the side sig. And Little Cap is going to take game number 3 with a 30 damage advantage.
Imagine like you're seeing, let's just say Sandstorm wins the next one and it's 3-1. If you were looking at the bracket and you were like Sandstorm versus Lil Cap. Oh, Lil Cap took a game. I guess his Bodvar was looking clean that game. Nope, it was the Ragnar. It was the Ragnar. He's at level 19 Ragnar, so just 4 over the 15 that I estimated. Doesn't even have the black color scheme unlocked for this character. Insane. You okay?
Well, yeah, you know, I tripped a little bit. Things happen. You stumble when you see something so insane as a Lil Cap Ragnar, but he's sticking with it. As we get right on into game number 4, and you're seeing Sandstorm maybe leaning a little bit more towards this cannon. The last one was definitely a more gauntlet-heavy playstyle coming out from Sandstorm.
Seen a lot of attacks coming out from Sandstorm, but Lil Cap's axe is punishing quite a few of them. They're almost dead. Even Cap a little bit far behind. He's in the orange now. I believe Sandstorm's still in the yellow. That side air turned him red. A couple more hits from this axe. Sandstorm will be in the orange. Beautiful spot dodge through the side air with the neutral light punish.
Side light spot dodge, trying to see the reaction from Lil Cap, and Lil Cap did not have an opportunity to reset his jumps. He went for the aerial dodge, which means it puts on that 2-second cooldown, so Sandstorm knew he could go in for the recovery.
It's the neutral light. Goes for the turnaround nair. Unarmed. 2 nice little swift kicks.
Ooh, read the dodge down. Little Cap gonna get some good damage. Yo, his guitar's looking clean too.
Dude, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm feeling him. Like, look at that. He goes for the side light, then waits for the turn.
The spacing?
The Cap spacing! He went for the nair too, which would have spiked downward?
Uh-oh.
Oh, another one. Is he still in this? He's still in this! Gets hit by another one. All right, Cap is, this is going to be really tough to come back from. I don't see him coming back from this. I don't think he's going to end up taking another game. I think it's going to end in a 3-1. But man, this Ragnar pick, inspiring from Lil Cap, who's played almost his entire career, definitely in ones, on Bodvar.
Yeah, it's definitely something out of left field, but he is going to take another stock off of Sandstorm. It's going to take a lot to get this game number 4 under his belt, but right now he's got the weapon advantage at the very least. There's a weapon spawn on the right side. Sandstorm immediately starts throwing out some SIGs.
Yeah, I think Sandstorm knows how this game is playing out, knows he's so far ahead, has capped. I think he's in the orange. Yeah, okay, he's definitely in the orange after that side air. It might have been before it. He knows all he has to do is throw a couple more SIGs out, and it's not even a couple, it's exactly one more, and that's going to be the knockout. What a game. What an absolute game coming out from Lil Cap, throwing some stank onto this Ragnar pick, doing what I wouldn't have expected. I don't think what anyone else would have expected. But Sandstorm is going to take it out in the long run, showing how strong of a player he is, showing how scary his gauntlets are, how scary his cannon is, and how scary this Onyx pick is.
Yeah, this Onyx is looking very scary, and if I'm Cosmix, I'm sweating a little bit as he is about to go up against the world champion Brawlhalla player on the Onyx, and I expect a lot to come out of this cannon from Sandstorm, but at the other side,